Good afternoon, dear investors and friends. Today I arrived at the developer UAmar's office in the Dubai Creek Harbour location. And I want to show you the overall layout of the entire Dubai Creek Harbour area. We'll also take a look at specific locations that are currently very interesting. There's also a metro nearby and a nice park. These are new spots from the developer Amar that are becoming more and more interesting and are designed for family living, not as a tourist location, but specifically for a calm and comfortable life. And today I'll show you the actual layout. We'll also take another look at the new master plan. Today I'll also show you which homes and locations have already been sold. What amazing man-made lagoons the developer Amar has created. I won't be walking around the specific location today. I will be showing you the office itself, the master plan, and the layouts of these projects. If you want to see the location, here's a video, friends. I'm walking around the Dubai Creek Harbour area itself so you have a clear understanding. There, I'm walking around the man-made lagoon in the Creek Beach neighborhood. We also took a stroll around the island. It's a very interesting video. I recommend you watch it. Also, friends, I want to recommend my video specifically about the address hotels and the views in the Dubai Creek Harbour area. There will be a video right here. You can click to watch it. The reason I'm mentioning this is that now I'm going to show you a cool project also under the brand in collaboration with the developer MMR called Palace Residence. It's a really cool house that's right by your lagoon. Friends, can you imagine you step out onto the podium, swim in the pool, maybe hit the gym, and if you want to relax with your family, you can go down to the man-made lagoon. Friends, the developer Aymar is doing an amazing job with this. There are already finished lagoons. These are really great places specifically for spending time with family. So I recommend you check out this video. Well now, friends, let's take a walk through the master plan of the Dubai Creek Harbour area. So look, this entire island is already almost completely sold out, about 95%. So what do we have here? This is definitely the benchmark of our Dubai Creek Harbour area. Cool towers, address, and here, friends, we have a cool landmark, a projection that looks like the bow of a ship, so to speak, and it offers stunning views of the downtown skyline. Also look, we have a very, very large promenade here, marina for yachts. It's a very beautiful location, especially in the evening, and our houses are beautifully lit up. Address, we also have the VIDA Residence Hotel here. Here it is, right in the middle, our marina for yachts and this cool promenade. It's really, really interesting to take a walk. If you friends haven't been to this area yet, I recommend taking a walk in the evening. Of course, there's such a mesmerizing atmosphere here. There are palm trees everywhere. There are a lot of cafes and restaurants. Yes, indeed, this is an island for progressive youth. Yes, we have a cool park right here. A lot of people, including kids, gather here in the evenings. Yes, of course, such a cool island, friends. And can you imagine, the developer Amar built all of this in about 7 years. And let's move on. As you may have noticed, this island is separated from us by a small canal. We have 2 bridges. The first little bridge is already ready, and I'm highlighting it here. Please pay attention to the artificially created lagoons that are already functioning. The developer Amar has really created all these artificial lagoons, and they are very cool. There are nice sunbeds, music playing. It's like a mini tourist spot, almost like a resort. Soon there will be cafes and restaurants all around the perimeter, friends, and it's going to be a really atmospheric place. A walking bridge will also be opened soon so you can stroll along it. And look, this location is Creek Beach, which has low-rise buildings. Almost the entire area has already been sold out, but there are still some units available in these buildings. If anyone is interested, friends, just let me know. And then we'll move on to this section, but a little later. Let's walk through the entire master plan. So, only this part has been sold. Yes, I'm highlighting it. This is the island. Also, this part has almost completely sold out. And that's it, friends. This whole area is just starting to be sold. We're pretty much at a time when it's good to get into the Dubai Creek Harbour area. Very little of the land has been sold. Please note that only about 15% of the entire Dubai Creek Harbour area has been sold. Also guys, I want to draw your attention to the tallest tower in the world. While the developer Emaar hasn't announced our tower yet, we're all waiting for about 2 to 3 months, and Emaar will present it to the whole world. Such a design, a new rebranding, we're still all anticipating what the tower will really be like. But this will of course be a truly real masterpiece, which will be higher than Burj Khalifa by about 300-400 meters. And of course, when our tower goes into official construction from the developer Emaar, real estate will begin to actively grow. Also look, this area features a massive shopping and entertainment center that's even bigger than the Dubai Mall. But in my opinion, based on the master plan, friends, the importance of the Dubai Creek Harbour area is clear. After the downtown area was built, the developer Emaar worked on the surroundings because there aren't many places to walk in downtown and not much greenery. And here of course they're creating a huge park, a vast area for walking. Right here we'll have a cool space for strolls. And here of course they're creating a massive park, a huge area for walking. Right here we're going to have a cool area for walking. And just imagine, it's going to be such a huge walking park. Yes indeed, this will be new downtown. We have 2 metro lines, 1, 2, and there's also a metro in this location. It's also a really good location. Again, I'll repeat that, we'll get back to it a little later. And I want to show you the Ras Al Khor Sanctuary, where the pink flamingos live. It's such a cool area with mangrove trees. There are so many scenic views here. It's very beautiful. And so friends, now I'll show you the location that we currently have for sale. What's the advantage of this location? First, the density of high-rise buildings isn't as high as on the island. Please pay attention. All the towers have great views. The developer specifically separated them. They made the master plan in such a way that each tower has great views. Also, look, there's a nice walking park here, plus an artificially created lagoon. In all these buildings, except for this one and this one, we have availability. But I want to draw your attention specifically to this building, the Palace Greek Blue. It just recently launched, friends. Look, it offers stunning views of the canal. I can also offer you, if you're interested, we have 2-bedroom, 3-bedroom and 1-bedroom apartments, but there are very few 1-bedrooms left, friends. The Palace Residence building is of higher comfort, which is why the prices are higher. But the most important thing is that we already have a building on Creek Harbour, Pelos, and friends, the prices have really gone up a lot. Yes, there's an example, investors have made a lot of money both from rental demand and from resale. And look, we also have some cheaper houses, this one and this one, but basically this house is also available if you're interested. Just message me and we'll look at options for you. Plus, the huge advantage, friends, is that we have a metro. Even if we take this location or this one, there's no metro nearby. Why is that a big plus? There's a metro close by. Yes, it might seem like the metro isn't really necessary because people in Dubai are wealthy and everyone has a car. But friends, having lived here for a good amount of time, I've realized that for a housekeeper, if you have a nanny or a housekeeper, this is a huge plus. She can easily take the metro to your home. Stay for a while, work, and then go back. Because as a rule, housekeepers live far away from such cool tourist locations. And so, if you don't have a metro nearby, you'll have to pay for a taxi back and forth. Can you imagine how much money that is? Tenants choose metro locations. It's like a hidden pitfall, let's say. And on top of that, when a tenant has alternatives for where to rent property for a long-term lease, of course, they'll choose the location that's near the metro. Because no matter what, there's a stereotype among the Russian-speaking population that if there's a metro nearby, it's definitely much more convenient and comfortable. Right now, friends, we're going to take a walk and I'll show you a closer look at the location where the Palace Residence building is, along with the nearby metro, because the developer offers an even more convenient master plan. Look, here's our location. Look at this gorgeous little house. The lagoon is man-made, and from this part you get a stunning view. Here, friends, there are both 2-bedroom and 3-bedroom apartments, including some nice corner 3-bedroom ones, as well as 2-bedroom options. Plus, on the other side, there are apartments with views of the park. Please pay attention to the nice big park nearby. On the podium, you have an infinity pool, a children's pool, and of course, tennis courts. By the way, not every podium has tennis courts. For example, this building doesn't have them because the area is smaller. I actually had a request from an investor who wants a building with a port on the podium, which is also a very important point. Also, look here. We have walking areas. Friends, you step out of the building, take a stroll, and there will be decorative fountains. The lagoon is man-made, and we have a little area for walks. This is a more family-friendly, quiet neighborhood, and of course the metro is nearby. You can arrive, go down, and it takes you just about 4 minutes to walk to any point, any building where you can shop in this area. And here's why this area, friends, is really interesting for buying right now. Let's take a walk around this area, which is located near the metro. In the branded Palace Creek Blue building, there are 1-bedroom apartments. They are about 70 square meters, and the starting price is from $2 million. The 2-bedroom apartments have great views, up to 110 square meters. The starting price is from 3,700,000 dirhams, and for the 3-bedroom apartments, they also come as corner units with views towards the lagoon and canal over here, friends, starting from 4,700,000 dirhams. For an area of about 150-160 square meters, all the 2-bedroom and 3-bedroom apartments have views right onto the podium, towards the lagoon and the water, while the 1-bedroom apartments are in that direction. You can also take a look at the standard 1-bedroom apartments here. Again, friends, feel free to write. There are almost none left now. Maybe something will be available in the cancellations. Cancel is a cancellation. If the investor doesn't pay for the apartment, they go back to stock. We can catch such a cool apartment. Let's take a walk through the buildings that are inside, not on the first line. They're a bit simpler. A 1-bedroom apartment starts at around 1,700,000 dirhams, and it's about 65 square meters. The 2-bedroom apartments start from 2,700,000 dirhams, around 90 to 95 square meters. And the 3-bedroom apartments start at 3,500,000, but again, it all depends on the view, the floor, and the size. The area of the 3-bedroom apartments is also around 40 square meters. The payment plan here is very comfortable. Can you imagine these houses will be ready in the second quarter of 2029, so you can easily pay in installments and enter with an initial payment of 10%. We also have apartments available in this area. Yes, also with the artificially created lagoons. Now I'll show you the lagoons, how they look when they're finished. Here, friends, there are some houses. Now I'll come closer and show you this area in more detail. It's a very convenient feature. The developer is Amar. Look at these awesome models that the developer MR is creating. You can see exactly where everything is located. Check out the lagoons that will be here. It's a low-rise development. And now, friends, the mangrove house has just started. You can also check out some apartments for you, friends. So it's going to be a low-rise development. Look, you can stroll around here. There's a promenade that takes you straight to the island. See that little bridge? That's the promenade right there. You can also come over here to the island area and enjoy the wonderful and relaxing atmosphere. Now, friends, I'm going to approach the Palace Residence, the building that the developer has recreated as a model, and take in the beautiful surroundings. Please pay attention. It's really cool. Yes, it's a brand. This is definitely one of the best finds from the branded developer Amar. In such houses, let's say, it's very comfortable to be. These houses are really much more interesting, much better. In terms of quality and infrastructure, which is located on the podium, there are way more amenities. The lobbies are always much nicer. Of course, the finishing is done here. Look, we have 2 huge tennis courts and a massive podium. Check out the scale of it. We have people strolling around, and there are parks here too, places to relax and little cafes. We have a huge infinity pool. There's always a kids pool, and also take a look, friends. And these awesome views will open up overlooking the lagoon in this direction. If we look from the pool, you can definitely buy some nice 1-bedroom, 2-bedroom, and 3-bedroom apartments here. Of course, these 3-bedroom apartments will be really great for a family. Look at this big terrace here, and it has a direct view of the lagoon. Just like with the 2-bedroom apartments, you also get a view of the podium and the little canal. And here, friends, you can see there's going to be a really cool promenade along the waterfront. Friends, I tried to share information about our project at Dubai Creek Harbour. If you're interested in this project, you can message me. You can find my contact information down below in the pinned description. And I'll get in touch with you and let you know how to smartly and profitably book the best apartments for you, friends. In terms of price, view, and floor levels, thank you, friends, for watching.